Hello and welcome to Little Sue. So I've come on today to do a project share with my BeeBeeCraft items. So as you can see in front of you, I have the die sets here, and this is how I store my dies. Now this is actually just a cereal box that I've cut down, and this was an A4, there you go, an A4 magnetic sheet, and I've just cut that in half, and these are A5 poly pockets that I use to store my dies. Now I store almost all my dies like this. There is some that I still store in an A4 poly pocket with an A4 magnetic sheet. So this is how I'm going to be storing these ones. I've cut them all apart, so they're now not joined together, and I'm going to show you what I have. I'm in the process of making. I thought I'll make most of it and come on and show you how I will be finishing it off. So I actually have it all on my scoreboard, just because I needed to keep it all together and know where it was. This is the start of my card that I'm making. So I have gone with this one to make it, and I have also used this part here and the circle part as well, and that is that there. So they're actually done in vellum, and these dies are absolutely amazing. I cut all of these. Now, I always have a problem with intricate dies. It's got absolutely nothing to do with what brand I use, what company, what die machine I'm using. I've always had a bit of an issue. It doesn't cut out first time, but I just rotated it and then cut it out again, and it seems to be when I put it in this way, it cuts down here but doesn't cut out the middle. So all I do is I rotate it, and then it cuts out these intricate parts down here. But that is my die cutting issue. That has absolutely nothing to do with these dies. These cut out absolutely beautifully. So 2 times through my die cutting machine, and that is all of them cut there. So as you can see, I've actually got quite a few. I cut loads of them, and I left this one plain, and then this here, it's not stuck on. That was just to hold it in place, because I knew what I wanted, but I wanted to check to make sure it went. So I just die cut the outer frame, and then I've taken off these little tabs to give it its back part. Now this is all done in pearlescent card. Not sure if it's coming up on the camera, but these are all cut in pearlescent card, and it's plain on the back. It's not pearlescent on the back. So if I'd actually thought, because when I did this, I wasn't going to put anything in the middle, I was going to leave it blank, but I thought I really wanted a pattern in the middle, so I die cut it again, cut off the wee tabs, and I've taken a very, very thin strip off either side, just so that when I put it together, it sits nicely in the crease folds. And I did the same with this one. This is the top one. I cut off the tiny little tabs so that I could secure this in place. So, haven't quite thought how I'm going to get this all together, but I do have gems. So I've got my pink gems and I've got the cream ones. Now, I'm not sure what colour I'm going to go with, and I wanted to use these flowers here to go inside the cards. So I've got 3 sets of 3, and I thought what I could do is each of the 4 corners, so like 3 flowers here, flipping it out, 3 flowers down here, flipping it out, 3 flowers up here, and then on this one using the sentiment here maybe, or sentiment up here. Actually, I might like it up here more. So instead of having the flowers up in that corner, putting them down in this corner instead, and the sentiment up here. So that's my whole plan. So I'm just going to move this off to the side so that it's out of the way just now. And what I'm going to do is, to start off with, I'm going to glue this down. Now, where did I put my glue? So I'm going to make sure that I don't glue this side just yet, so that I can slip this part in. But I am going to glue the rest of it on. And I'm just making sure that all that's lined up before I press down. Because what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to put the flowers in. I'm wanting to put the flowers on here before I actually put it all together. And I'm just going to put my bone folder in here to make sure I've still got that gap. Yep, still got that gap in there. So that is that part done. So I'm not wanting to put anything on this one. I'm wanting to put it on this one. And I am wanting 1, 2, 3. And there's certain flowers that I'm wanting for right at the front. That's the 3 I want for the very front. I seem to have lost a flower, so I'll put that one in instead. And I'm thinking, because I'm going with these ones, I'd go with these gems. And I'm thinking I quite like the really big ones in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the flowers on first. I'm only going to glue in on the frame. I'm going to use this to protect the underside, and then place that one down. Start putting glue down here. So this is where the next one's going to go. Just realised I want the two outside ones on first before I put that middle one in. And it's folded up. You'll be able to see a little peek of the flowers coming through. So now I'll put the gems on. Now I know you're probably not going to be able to see the gems on the other side, but you will be able to see them when this card stands up top. So I definitely want to make sure I get some gems in. Now we're going to do this one, and I wanted to keep the top corner, so I'm going to do it down in this bottom corner here, so that it's opposite corners there, and then this one I'll do in this corner, so that it's opposite corners from where I want my happy birthday sign. Now how am I going to do this one? I'll just use the pink gems packet, put that in there so that it protects this one now from the glue coming through. But I need to leave this one on because this one's still a bit wet here and I don't want it sticking to the underside. And that's the flowers I want outside. So I'll do two side ones first. And then I'll actually put the gems on these ones before I put that middle one on. So this is actually a birthday card for my mother-in-law. So it's mine and my mother-in-law's birthday on Sunday. This Sunday coming, Sunday the 22nd. And it's funny because when we first met, we didn't actually know we had the same birthday. And it took us a while to actually realise that both of us are 22nd of September. So it's sort of weird celebrating my birthday with someone else. It's not uncommon in my family, because my gran and my auntie, their birthdays were one day apart. So my gran was the 23rd of February and my auntie was the 22nd of February. So we used to always go out for a big family meal for their birthday, which was always fun. Right, so that is that one done. So just pull that up. Hopefully this one is now dry. Turn that around and then put this one in here now so that I can get my flowers down here. And I'm wanting this corner, so I'll put the two side ones on first again. Put the gems in the middle. And put this one on now because it'll be overlapping in. And get this gem on. So then that is my 3 layers done. Absolutely love how this is turning out. I think it's gorgeous. And then lastly, now I die cut. Funny enough, this one is off the second die cutting. So that's the box frame I used, and this little frame here, I wanted to use this, and I wanted to cut it out in vellum. So I actually cut all 3 of these vellums in one go, and it went through first time, no problems whatsoever, and it cut every single intricate piece in the vellum as well, without even having to force any of them out. So that's amazing for any die, especially when you're trying to cut 3 sheets of vellum at once. But I have decided to go with this one because I think this one matches best. And I'm going to put it up in this corner. I was originally going to put it down in this corner as you've seen, but I've changed my mind and I actually want it up in this corner now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go off camera because this is probably going to take me a while to try and line this up straight. So I'm going to go and do that off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so that's that glued on now. So I've just run glue around the back here and the wee bits, but I've made sure that it's only behind this white circle so that it doesn't affect the vellum, because I know that if you put too much glue on vellum it actually wrinkles the vellum. So I've tried to be really careful about where I've put the glue and to make sure the glue is always all hidden. So now it's just a case of putting all of these in here. So I'm going to start off with the second one and work my way back, and bend that one out so that I can try and line these up with their holes, which isn't working. There we go, I can see the holes now. So that's one, and so there's 2 on each of these. And I am just trying to get them in now, basically. There's one, and there's the other one. Now, oh, I'm not sure if you can make that out. Right, there you go. That one's a wee bit bigger, so there is, oh, there is like little cut marks in them just to secure it in place, and all I've done is just slide it down so that that bottom part then lines up with the side panel. Now I didn't think this was going to be as tricky as what it is, but I'm guessing it's because I'm trying to film at the same time as do this. Everything just seems more tricky when you're trying to film it. So that's the aim through. And I'm just going to try and slide that down now. Okay, what I'm going to do is, you've seen me do 2 of them now, put them through. I can't get that one down yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and put all the rest of these in, but I'll leave the attaching to the back and I will be right back in a second. Okay, so that's me got all the side panels in. That took longer than I thought it would. All I need to do is attach this back panel, and this is going to be a bit weird, but there's this little gap here. I'm going to put the glue in there first. So I'm just running the glue in there first, getting this, and then try and slide this part in then before that glue sets. Down a wee bit. And I'll fold that way. So. I'm just pinching the sides here to make sure they're joined securely. And go up and down this a couple of times to make sure that it's got a good seal. Now, I'm not too worried about, I'm not sure if it'll come up, but I'm not too worried about marking the back because I'm actually going to put a pattern paper on the back, and then I'm going to cut out just a square to go on the back of it to put the to and from. So I'm just wanting to make sure that this is sealed and it isn't going to come apart anytime soon. That is, so that's the bottom, there's the top, and you can see down into the box, and then that is box. Now, next thing I'm going to do is these side panels, I want them flat, so these are going to go this way, and these ones are going to go that way, so as the box will go flattish, and it'll go in a card. Well, it won't go in a card because it is a card, it'll go in an envelope, is what I'm meaning. And I have these two strips here. Now, all this was the outside of this part, and there's tiny little, if I just bring it up, there's a tiny little indentation here which marks a score line. So this is the cutting line, and this one marks a score line. All I've done is I've just cut up the score lines for each of them, and I'm going to stick these onto the side of the box just to cover up these mechanism bits. I'm going to glue them all in place, so I will be right back. Okay, so that's me finished it off now, and I have also put some ribbon on the sides here, just to because obviously I put these panels on, but there was a gap, so I wanted to hide the gap, so I put the ribbons on to do that. So that is my box birthday card all done. That's what it looks like when it's standing up. So you can see down into them. Don't know why that one keeps bending backwards like that. So you can see the different layers of flowers going all the way back as well, which I really like. See the pearls on them. And then I love this gorgeous vellum with happy birthday on it. So that is my make. I really hope you like my BB design, well, the BeeBeeCraft's dies project share. So thank you so much to everybody who has watched this. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like my makes. Please go and check out BeeBeeCrafts if you like the dies. I absolutely love these dies, and thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.